up. Point your finger up. Point your finger down. Put it on your nose. Nose.
Hello everyone! Today is a very busy day. Sasama ko kayo while I discuss about online schooling kasi na-realize ko magkaiba naman talaga ang online at homeschooling. So, both naman, tinry namin kay Zoe. Currently, nag-homeschool kami. Tinuturuan ko siya and we bought a lot of books to get us started. But also, meron siyang online virtual class with her teacher, yung chosen namin na tutor. Many parents are wondering, syempre, kasi by end of July and a little start of August, may mga schools na they will start their virtual class. And a lot of you are wondering, paano ba, how to get started? Aside from having a computer and a tablet, yung mga devices, how to prepare our kids for it. And here are some tips that I think will be helpful. And these are really based on our experience. So, if you have other tips that you can share, make sure to leave some comment down below. Tip number 1, set expectations with your kids. Of course, bagong tong environment sa kanila. Ang alam nilang environment is of course yung kanilang 4 sides of their classroom. So now that you will be doing online class, mas maliit na yung ginagalawa nilang classroom. I-set mo yung expectation na yun with your kids. Lalo na they will be using mobile devices like your tablets or your computer. Kailangan pag school time is school time and may time din dapat for play. And it's good step for them to take responsibility. Again, setting expectations, allow them to know what is ahead of them. Online class, kailangan nakasit down ka lang and you have to listen to teacher and you have to answer what teacher is asking. I guess naman our kids are smarter than what we think. They will take full responsibility of what it is expected of them. And again, you have to also understand na ang mga bata, iba-iba sila ng focus, iba sila ng mga likes and dislikes. So siguro it's important to know that as well. Like, are they able to just sit down and listen to a teacher? Or do they need to do a little dancing and singing before sila mag-start ng class ni teacher?
I can clap my hands. I can stamp my feet. I can clap my hands. I can stamp my feet.
Well, that's really important kasi at least if they're the type who needs to exert a lot of energy first bago sila makinig sa kanilang teacher, then you will need to spend a little time before kayo mag-class to do the little dancing and singing. But of course, that depends on your teacher. Kasi some teachers will offer that to your kids. They will sing and dance before they start their class. But of course, on a regular school setup, walang ganon. If you're dealing with younger kids like Zoe, it's best to do a little singing and dancing first before kayo mag-class. Tip number 2, if you're still thinking of enrolling your kids sa online class, it might be best to ask the school what's the teacher-to-student ratio. Kasi syempre, yung mga maliliit na kids, that as young as Zoe, kailangan nila ng full attention. They cannot really focus on something if there are a lot of distractions. And that includes other students on a Zoom call or video call. So, if you can ask the administration of the school kung ano ba ang ratio ng teacher to student, it would be best as yung mga kasing age ni Zoe, kung merong one-on-one class. Kasi in that way, the teacher can also focus on the needs of the kids and the kid can also focus on their teacher. Kasi syempre, yun nga, isa sa mga problems of online class is distraction. And kasama na dun yung pag nakita nila, syempre, merong isang student that doesn't listen to their teacher or just fools around and plays, they will think that's the right thing to do. But it's nice that if you're going to enroll your kids and you're still on the process of enrolling, kasi yung iba namang school starts on August, late July. So if you guys are still thinking on where to enroll your kids, it's a good indicator to consider kung how many ba yung teacher to students ratio. Tip number 3, if you guys are going to start your online class soon, it's best to ask the teacher for the next lesson. At least you can prepare your kids on what they need to expect. Kasi syempre ang mga bata naman, they also feel shy if they don't know what to say to their teacher. At least meron silang idea on what to expect. Again, set expectation. And that helps if you review them ahead of time. Jar. How about si Minnie? Okay, so the blank is in the car. So which one is correct? Mickey or Minnie? Very good. Like what we do with Zoe, ako, before yung school ni Zoe, I mean, yung class niya the next day, pine-prepare ko na siya. Nire-review ko siya ng mga lessons na dapat niyang i-take, and nagre-review din kami ng mga previous lessons nila ni teacher. And it helps kasi nare-retain din niya yung information na yon. So always best to, kahit mag-online class sila, to spend a lot of time with your kids. Actually, now that we are still on a community quarantine, let's take this opportunity to spend a lot of time with our kids. They need also support, lalo na now that they are on a new journey of their learning, virtual learning. So, kailangan nila ng full support ng parents, and that means being there kapag kailangan nilang mag-review. Okay? So, we don't leave it all to their teachers kasi, of course, kahit naman siguro sa regular setting, may responsibility pa rin ng parents to review their kids when they get home. Next tip is support. So, nandun na nga tayo sa kailangan talaga ng support ng mga parents. Just because they have their teachers doesn't mean nakahanap po kayo ng mga yaya, no? Mga mommies and daddies. Make sure you still spend a lot of time with your kids, lalo na sa ganitong setup kasi it's all new to them. You need full support. Parents are working at home at the moment. So, I know this is all a new setup for most parents, but take this as an opportunity to also spend a lot of time with your kids. Believe me that they will forever cherish the time that you spend with them. Support them. If it's nice to be there kapag nag-online class sila, sit beside them, assist them. Siyempre, hindi naman all the time ma-assist at saka mababantayan sila ng teacher on their needs. So, it's also nice that you assist them if they need a little help. Kumbaga, ikaw si teacher number 2.
Right, good job. It's cup because it ends with what letter? E.
Hope that you learned a lot of tips here on our video, and if you do have some more online virtual class experiences and tips that you can share to our parents, make sure to leave a comment down below, and we will see you on our next vlog. Every mommies, make sure to join as well our new giveaway for our activity books. Bye bye.